Welcome back to SwitchCorner. My name is Alex and today we're going to be taking a look at my favourite deals across the Switch eShops covering the US, Canada, UK, EU and Australia. Now this video, it is any price goes, so do check out the Thursday edition if you're looking for the more budget side of things. I do keep everything there kind of sub $10. As always then, I do have two winners to announce for two $10 eShop gift cards, and I have two more to give away this week. To enter, all you need to do, drop a comment down below and the winners, they'll be announced in next week's video. So with that, hit subscribe if you love the Switch as much as we all do here, join our growing family, and let's get started. So it's a little bit of a weird week, this one. It's good if you're in the US and Canada, but UK, EU and Australia, it's not looking all that strong, honestly. So with this one, there's going to be a fair chunk not yet available, so I will say add them to the wish list and hopefully you will see the deal shortly. As always then, I am looking for those games with new all-time low prices, or at least matching the all-time low at that. So first up for the week, my personal favourite of the entire week honestly, and that is Grindstone. This puzzle game is a small piece of genius and I covered it here on the channel. As always, anything I did cover though will be linked in the pinned comment down below. But this one, it's all about matching enemies together and hacking them down in an incredible animated style. The idea though, overcome this mountain, it's 200 plus levels, while also then facing daily challenges with leaderboards and kind of upgrading your weapons and gear. Just know this is basically a symbol match game, there's no combat actually involved in the gameplay. The soundtrack then, to top it off as well, I've got to say is absolutely incredible, and here it's back on sale rocking 25% off. With Subnautica releasing this week then, maybe the underwater vibe just wasn't your thing. If so, Green Howlett might be a good alternative. It's jungle set, it's incredibly difficult, but yeah, this survival adventure is not only about gathering, food and building shelter, but also protecting yourself from the less than friendly, let's say, locals and wildlife. Visually, it's for sure pushing the Switch and it's rough around the edges, but the gameplay is solid with a mix of story, pure survival and challenges. 50% off here, it matches the all-time low. Fight fans, if you're looking for a brawler, 9 Monkeys of Shaolin may be a good option. First, this game was just way overpriced on launch and no doubt it caused many of you to overlook it. It's still not cheap honestly, but I think this price now with 40% off is at least a whole lot easier to digest. Playing as a fisherman though, out to avenge the death of your friends and family, expect some tight controls, 25 levels, character perks, items, fighting styles, and then it even has co-op play as well. And if anything, honestly, I just like the setting here and kind of what they went for. Ghost 1.0 now, and this is the only deal of the week not matching the lowest price or a new all-time low. It's less than $1 more though, and it's just super budget to start with, as you can see for yourself. The game, it's a Metroidvania, and the story, two hackers, they hire an agent to steal a secret from a space station. It's a good time though. Ghost, the lead character, is very unique with the ability to control those around them. There's tons of weapons then and upgrades, and even a fair few hidden secrets. It's not honestly the best Metroidvania out there, but it is still a very good one, especially at this price with 65% off. Bandai Namco then, and let's just quickfire these as a bundle as they have a ton on sale. I'm actually picking out 5 here very quickly. So God Eater 3 first is a piece of genius. If you like the idea of anime Monster Hunter, this will no doubt be for you. I played this one more personally over Monster Hunter Generations. I think it was just optimized for the Switch better. Now Rise is here though, it's kind of a question of, do you have room for almost a counterpart at 75% off? Then Jump Force, like 3D arena brawlers, it's far from perfect as games go honestly, but I had some fun with it. It suffers from frame rate issues in the hub world where you kind of set up battles, but once you're in the fight it's surprisingly solid, and the graphics for this Switch port, they are really nicely done. Matching the all-time low here though with 50% off, and yeah, if you like fighters, it's going to have a decent cast for you to kind of sink your teeth into. Next then, they're bringing us Naruto Ultimate Ninja 4. We spoke about the first 3 entries in our under $10 deals video on Thursday where they're at new all-time lows. This one though is the most recent release. It caps off the series and it's good stuff. Solid arena fight mechanics, a decent length story, and then the road to Boruto, which is more of an adventure mode with a whole new story. The penultimate Bandai Namco deal for you all then is a new all-time low price, and that is One Piece Pirate Warriors 4, and this is a very good Dynasty Warriors effort set of course within the One Piece universe, so if you enjoyed the likes of Age of Calamity, this is probably going to be a good option for you with 60% off. The final Bandai Namco title then is Doraman Story of Seasons. It's on sale here with a new all-time low of 70% off. It's the usual, Story of Seasons farming, but with a little extra story, and the combination of IPs here actually works really well. I also, with this game, just love the watercolor-like visuals, style they went for. It's just a beautiful looking game. Alright, so let's talk about our first winner of the week. This one, it's going to Rapture, who picked up Moon, a great little RPG that's sadly no longer on sale, but he is going to be battling through Resident Evil Village before he gets onto it. I've also been playing that myself. It's an absolutely amazing game. Congrats to Rapture. Drop me an email to claim your code, and everyone else, we do still have a second winner coming up here shortly in the video. Next up then, I want to talk about two games that I actually wasn't a huge fan of, but I know they have their audience out there. So first up, Broken Lines is a tactical experience that had some performance issues with the build, but it does have an interesting story and contains 3 endings, which is nice for replayability. Also, the controls, they translated here really nicely. For me, the game just didn't give me enough freedom, and I felt like the level design was kind of lacking in, its size. That said though, if you like tactical, this is actually a decent discount, which I think helps you be, a little more forgiving of its flaws. Then Windbound, and to give you an idea here, my video title wasn't Windbound Review, but more like Windbound is Broken. Multiple crashes just causing restarts, and thanks to its roguelike design, that meant you'll, all the way back to the beginning, which is never a fun thing. Now though, it has been patched. I saw from SwitchUp's patch update video, love that series, definitely worth checking out. And it seems basically though it solved a lot of the game's problems, including that big one that crashes as you transfer from world to world. The game's still not kind of quite what I hoped for. It's relatively repetitive, but if you like the idea of a collectathon kind of survival game, while building your own ship, it might be worth a look at 40% off. Last week then, in my under $10 deals video, I did say I would report back on Gunlord X, which is currently rocking 50% off. I haven't finished it yet, but it's a buy from me for retro run and gun fans. It's simplistic stuff, honestly, and doesn't do anything new for the genre, but it is a very worthy tribute to its kind of influences, especially with this discount on offer right now. It's the first time it's ever been on sale. 11 stages though, a decent challenge, some fun boss moments, and yeah, I think there's a lot worse ways to spend $5. I also think it looks really good for a game that costs $5 as well. My pickup this week then, and I'm grabbing NonGuns Doppelganger Edition. I think I'm saying that right. It's currently on launch discount though with 20% off. It's an action platformer roguelite, so a huge difficulty curve no doubt, and then a whole lot of exploration. The black and white visual style though with a dash of red, that's really kind of what has me interested though. And then the addition of local co-op, that is a nice touch as well. No doubt this one will absolutely kick my ass, but I will keep you all updated with how it goes. So our second winner then before our final game of the week, and this code, it's going to Modern Dragon, who basically got a steal and picked up Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition for $30 from GameStop, and that was well worth the cash. Congrats to Modern, drop me an email to claim your code, and everyone else, remember to drop a comment down below for your chance to win in next week's video. Our final game of the week then, for sure a shorter week this week, but it's Sam & Max Save the World. It's not a perfect game, I'm going to put that out there now, but basically the controls can be a little bit finicky at times, but it's absolutely still worthy of the Sam & Max name. This is going to be for you old school adventure fans out there with free movement though, rather than the old school kind of point and click. It was actually originally released episodically, but this brings all those episodes now together. The story though, former child stars, they're running amok in the streets, and you need to get to the bottom of basically what is causing this mayhem. Of course though, as you would expect, it's got a fantastic sense of humour, it's a fun story, and as I say, this is the first time it's ever been on sale, and it's a decent 30% off. And that is it for the week. Will you be adding anything to that library, or will you be working on that backlog? I have a lot of reviews coming up here in this next couple of weeks, so do start to keep an eye out for all of them. Then as well, remember to drop a comment down below for your chance to win that $10 eShop gift card in next week's video. Closing out this week then, if you haven't already, remember you can join us over on Twitch throughout the week, and we're streaming there Monday through Friday, right around typically 6 PM PST onwards, and then Fridays we do take the stream to the daytime. Also as well, PlayStation Corner deals for the day, they are live as well for those, that like their Sony too. With that then, a shout out to the patrons of the channel who are just going above and beyond to support SwitchCorner. It helps more than you know, so thank you all so much. If you do want to check that out for yourself, I have linked it in the video description down below. Then hit subscribe if you love the Switch, as much as we all do here. Join our growing family, and I'll see you all on the next video. Thanks everyone.